Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Raptors taking on the Knicks. For the Raptors, they're a team with a lot of pride, and they'll be looking to make a statement win here tonight on the road. Their chance to turn things around begins right now. Knicks, Raptors, coming up next, right after this.
Put me on top, city on lock.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Nearly halfway through the season, let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Knicks. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season. And, of course, there's Toronto, 5 games back.
Well, right now for New York, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, any New Year's resolutions for you this year?
You know, B.A., I think for me it's to constantly improve, to become a better broadcast partner. I mean, of course, we all should strive to better ourselves, whether it's as a parent, spouse, friend, sibling, or an employee. Of course, life is all about growth.
For 3, DiVincenzo, pure from three-point range.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Knicks lead 3-0.
Siakam outside. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by New York. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the Knicks, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knicks lead 6-0.
DiVincenzo against Barrett. Quickly outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
But, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Here's Barrett. The Knicks making their last shot to the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Like how selfless Quickley was on that play, just creating team offense.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Knicks lead 11-4.
Quickly, right side. There's the 3. Sinks the tray.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a 3 of his own.
Now a timeout called by New York. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Barrett against DiVincenzo. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
New York has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Puts up a three. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Brunson. DiVincenzo's got 12 points.
Knicks lead.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
And so here is Toronto. The Knicks making their last shot.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And an Obi for three. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's quickly. The Knicks pull it in. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Toronto calls time here. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
A new lineup here for New York. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. Toronto, #1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
A minute 4 left in the first. Shot's good by Schroeder.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
Raptors ball.
And the Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for McDaniels. The Raptors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. The 3 from Barnes. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Hart, the open shot. And that one's on target from the wing. Hart's got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Schroeder. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
What a play! That's good!
That's
Are you
gonna count.
kidding me?
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back to the game after this break. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So for the Raptors right now, Schroeder is the point with Trent Jr. flanking him. Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at small forward. And last season we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line. It's been fun to watch.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. Down by 12. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Boucher finds Schroeder. Outside Young. All sorts of time. Achua with a rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now a timeout called by New York. So for the Knicks, Randall comes in for Gibson, and it's DiVincenzo in for Grimes. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Trent. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The open shot, Barnes. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 20.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Quickly from outside. The Knicks with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Barrett, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
For three, Randall, and the Knicks, another three.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Toronto calls time here. For the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Achua, and it's OG Anunoby in for Hart. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Barnes. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Now Barrett hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Quickly, a shot to stop the run. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Knicks have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. The three is up. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Releases from 15. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Barnes. Randall pulls down the board.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He's off on the first.
Barnes at the line. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And so it's Donte DiVincenzo making things happen for New York. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Let's keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look at New York, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Knicks.
I think Coach made his point about crashing the boards coming into this matchup. Guys are following shots, giving the extra effort. They are rolling.
No question. Their rebounding is giving them increased opportunities. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Randall, good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
62-37.
The Raptors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but 3 balls, that's a good sign.
Brunson's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Blocking foul called on Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Siakam, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
Oh, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Clock is at 3. And that one goes in. And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no...
The previous play is under review.
At least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here's a look at some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And it's incredible how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His percentage from deep is coming way up, and that's going to help his team. You can never have enough shooters out there on the floor.
Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A., and over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Quickly, outside. Pass to Siakam. The Knicks pull it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep three-point land. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Quickly with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Brunson against Quickly. Right side Barnes. Outside Barrett. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Can't cash in the 10-footer. For 3, DiVincenzo. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Siakam. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Puts up a deep 3. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Barrett with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Barrett against DiVincenzo. Quickly outside. Picked by Pirtle. Here's the three. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Siakam, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Siakam gets the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 16 points.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Knicks out in front, opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Toronto right now, Trent Jr. and Barnes fill out the wings. Chris Boucher out there with Thaddeus Young, and it's Schroeder in at the 1.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
53.
And for Toronto, they're shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Young, that's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Barnes, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Gibson effective at spacing the floor. Maybe not out to the three-point line, but certainly in the mid-range.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Trent. It's Barnes on the wing. Again, the miss by Barnes.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hart from long range. And the Knicks, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The 3 from Barnes nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Flynn's shot is off.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
New York has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Siakam. And here's Pirtle. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires away from way outside. Quickly with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And the Raptors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Siakam looking it over. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
That one's good for 2. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
DiVincenzo against Barrett. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jumper. Buries the jump shot.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Barnes with it, now guarded by Achua, and he commits the intentional foul. Timeout called, the Knicks. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Dante DiVincenzo.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, obviously, he doesn't like losing. They dropped 3 in a row coming into this one. He took it on himself and put a stop to that streak. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Achua gets the bucket.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 40. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Brunson with it, and a nice finish on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That's good from Siakam.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. Now our New Balance player of the game, Dante DiVincenzo.